Hi guys, it's Karen again. Welcome back to another video. If you're new to my channel, consider subscribing and hit the notification bell. And today, as promised, I'm using the e.l.f. Wait a minute. e.l.f. Putty primer on one side of my face, and on top of it I will use a foundation. If you remember my last video, and I did a wear test of the e.l.f. Putty primer with a BB cream, and the results were not satisfactory, so I thought let's try this with foundation. You can see exactly what my thoughts are about this putty primer. Is it good or not? My last video I said that I bought it because I was very curious to try it. I heard so many reviews on it. Some were good, some were not so good. Some loved it and said it's the best primer ever, and others didn't really like it. So, as you know, our opinions are our opinions alone, and it all depends on your skin type as well and what your needs are with a primer. So it varies from person to person. So let's try. I'm just taking a bit like that on my fingernail. Ooh, what a nice nail polish. Yeah, it's very thick consistency. So I'm just adding it to this side of my face and applying it with my hands. And I'm just applying it to half of my face, and I will check in the evening before I go to sleep or before I remove my makeup and show you the results. So we'll do a wear test, and because it is a cream consistency, I'm allowing myself to add from this primer to my under eye area. Usually don't do that. So because it is a cream consistency, I'm applying it as I apply my cream. Okay, so this is the primer. So remember, this side has the putty primer, this side doesn't have anything, so we can see if it helps with the durability of the foundation. And today for foundation I'm using two of my favorite ones. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear in the shade Honey 235, and the Revlon Candid in the shade 220. This combo is my favorite because this one is a bit light for me, this one is a bit dark for me, and together they are perfect. And with consistency, this one is a bit runny. Oh, okay, we are at the end, I forgot. This one is very runny. Oh, too runny. And this one is thicker, so together they give a very good consistency. So I'm just blending them on the back of my hand with my finger and applying it to my face with my finger. And my hands are clean, so make sure that your hands are clean before you apply anything to your face with your fingers. So I'm just continuing with the sponge, a damp sponge by Nikki Joy Cosmetics, and I'm just tapping it in. This is the side with the putty primer. And you can see that this color is good for me because you don't see the difference between the neck and there is a bit of a difference, but it's very small. And the other side, let's use the other side of the sponge, even though it is less convenient because it doesn't have that sharp side here. So I'm just taking the other side just to make sure that there is no primer to this side as well. Just a precaution. I'm not sure it's needed, but you know, it's better to do it than to regret it later. And here I can go with the cut side. What did I say earlier? Did I say cut sides or I said something stupid? I don't know. We'll see in editing. Okay, so foundation. This is the side without the primer. This is the side with the primer. Well, you can't really see a difference now because it's too soon to know if there is a difference. Only after a few hours you can see if the primer is doing something to your face, and only after a few hours we can see if the primer actually is doing what it's supposed to do and help with the durability of the foundation. So, well, I think both sides turned out good and we can continue. Okay, so I'm continuing with a concealer. I have three concealers here. I don't know why. I have one by Kiko. This is the Skin Tone Concealer in the shade 04. This is the Kiko one. I have Bonjour, the Radiance Reveal in the shade 02. And I have this L'Oreal Inflammable More Than Concealer in the shade 326. Now 326 is very, very light, so I will use it to light my face. And these two I will use together in order to correct my under eye area. I'm going to use a tiny bit of the Kiko and applying it because it's a bit of a orange color. I'm applying it to the inner portion of my under eye area, and I'm going to use the Bourjois and apply it to the outer side. You don't have to use two concealers, of course. Well, I'm using three, but you can use only one. There's no need to actually use three concealers. I'm just playing here, not going anywhere today, so just playing. And if I'm playing, I can do what I want, right? Okay, let's try again my LA Girl Pro Primer High Definition Eyeshadow Primer. Or it's upside down. I can't see. No, it's not upside down. But and it's in the form of a pencil, which is very, very convenient. You just apply it like so to your eyelid. Very convenient, very easy. And on the other side, so don't have to be worried about not having the right brush or not having the right sponge. And I think this is a beautiful type of primer. Now let's tap in the concealer, and this one I put too much, and I'm not worried because it will get darker in a few minutes, so I'm not worried about it being too white. And now my under eye area, I try to squeeze it a bit harder when I'm doing my under eye area. Let's hear you say under eye area, under eye area, under eye area a few times. It's a bit challenging. Okay, so yep, and just a tiny bit to the lid, even though I don't really have to. Okay, just tapping off the excess. And yeah, my chin looks very, very bright. Okay, let's continue. Next up is powder, and I'm using this one by Esocera. This is their rice loose powder. This is how it looks like. Has this weird little thing. I don't know what it's good for, but I'm just tapping it a bit with my brush. And I'm using a tiny bit to my under eye area. like so, tiny bit, just adding some powder and tapping off the excess, so I have a very, very light coat under my eye. Okay, and of course I'm using the big brush to the rest of my face, and I'm just, whoa, 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 what a white powder. Great white powder, this rice powder. I thought it's translucent when I bought it, but I guess it's not really translucent because you can really see. You can see that I'm whiter now. Okay, we have to warm up the face with the bronzer, of course. Let's just add this lid. And today, which bronzer I have my BH Cosmetics. This is the Brilliance bronzer in the shade Coco Putty. This is how it looks like. A beautiful bronzer. And I just need to warm my face. Look, I'm so white. Taking off the excess. The BH Cosmetics always have high pigment, so always take off the excess, and in the perimeter of the forehead as well. Oh, I still look white. Need to add some more color. Yep, no, it's better. This powder is nice, but it makes me too white. I'm not sure that I like it. But you can always fix it by adding the bronzer, and then we put the blush on and everything, so it should be okay. But now I have, well, you can't see it in the camera, I don't know why, but I feel like I have too much bronzer on my face now. Okay, I think it's too much. What do you think? I wish you could reply to me, that could have been great. And for blush, I'm using this new blusher by e.l.f. Well, it doesn't have a name on it. Let's look at the package. This is the Primer Infused Blush in the shade Always Cheeky. And the only thing that's written down here is the shade. So, Always Cheeky is the shade, but it doesn't have the name on it. Strange. Okay, this is how it looks like. This is by e.l.f. And this is the blush. Let's take a bit and tap the excess on the back of my hand and do the same with the blusher, and just tiny bit. I have too much bronzer. You can see that I have too much bronzer. Yeah, I feel like I'm too orangey. So let's take off a bit of the color by adding the leftovers of the powder. Okay, yeah, it's much better, but I lost the blush, so let's use some more blush. Yep, much better. Okay, so that was the Primer Infused Blush. Good thing that I set the box, because otherwise I wouldn't know what the name of it is. And where are you, my beautiful highlighter? This is by Focallure. This is the Sculpt and Glow. This is in the shade 03. I have two shades. This is my favorite one. It's goldy and beautiful. And I'm tapping off the excess as well. And I'm just adding some. Wow! Look how much pigment there is. Too much pigment. The bridge of my nose and the tip of my nose a bit. Okay, now we need to do the eyebrows. Yep, definitely we need to do the eyebrows, and I'm using my Maybelline pencil. This one is the Brow Define and Fill. It has two sides. One is a pencil and one is a sort of powder tip. And I'm applying, first of all, I'm just trying to draw it's very, if you can see, it's very thin, so you can draw individual brows. So I'm just going to pop this. On top of it, I'm going to put my Essence Lash Mascara. This is the Lash and Brow Mascara, and I'll be right back. I'm back and I have eyebrows. Amazing. Okay, let's do the lips. And for the lips, I'm using my Kiko Creamy Comfort Eyeliner in the shade 315. This is how it looks like. I'm going to buy more colors because I love this lip liner. I should have sharpened it. Let's see if we have something here. A tiny bit. I'm starting from the sides and going up, and then I'm doing the cupid bow. Like so, and the same thing below. Should have sharpened it, because I actually can feel that, I can really feel it. Well, I don't know if you can see, but it is yeah, I should have sharpened it, but I didn't. But I could still take out material from it. And on top of it, I'm using my, I don't know, I'm in love with this product. This is by Colourpop. This is the lip oil, and I am in love with this lip oil. I think one of the greatest inventions. If you look at the container, it looks very dark, but it isn't really. This is Local Time. It's very sheer. And it gives my lips sheerness. Sheerness, is there a word? I think I invented a new word now. Yeah, it turned out beautifully. The lip liner and this oil, lip oil. Okay, now we can do the eyes. I really wanted to do my lips first because I felt like they're a bit too dry and I wanted to make them a bit more soft and comfortable. So let's do eyes. Well, I've been struggling to pick. I have these 4 palettes by Colourpop that are relatively new in my collection. This is the Garden variety. And I have It's a Pleasure. And I have Mint To Be. Yeah, you can see it like that. And Nude Mood. Okay, well, the only one I haven't tried yet is Mint To Be. So maybe we'll go green. Will it suit the color of my lips? Well, I think so. Let's go on this one. I haven't tried it yet. This is the first time. I just watched it a bit, but I haven't really used it as an eye look. So this is Mint To Be. It comes with a mirror. And these are the shades. Beautiful green minty colors. I'm excited. Okay, so I'm going to start with this color, and I'm just taking a flat brush and I want to apply it to my outer corner. And blend. Maybe I'll take a small mirror and it will be easier for me to really see what I'm doing, because it is too far. Wow, what a beautiful minty color. So I'm just adding it primarily on the outer corner, and I'm dragging it a bit to the middle. Okay, so, and just blurring everything up. Take your time when you're blurring, it really makes a difference. If you're not comfortable blurring with this flat brush, you can take a blending brush and do that. Clean, of course, and blend with the blending brush if you feel more comfortable, but blend. Skipping that is not in our best interest. It's better to blend. And sometimes I'm in a hurry and I don't blend, and it can tell, we can really say that I didn't blend. Okay, the same thing on this side. So I'm just packing it to the outer corner and just adding it until, let's say, halfway through, and after that I will take my blending brush and blend it away. Okay, let's blend. So I'm just taking my time and blending, and it's worthwhile to blend. I recommend not to skip that part unless you are in a hurry. Sometimes when I'm in a hurry, I don't have time and I'm just skipping it, and as I said before, you can really see when I'm skipping the blending. Now I'm taking a pencil brush with the same shade that I took earlier, and I'm adding it to the inner portion of my lid. Not my tear dot, just this part here. And look at this amazing shade. As I said, I haven't tried this one yet. This is first impression. And now from close I can see that this side is darker than this side, so I'm going to add from this brush, flat brush, and add some more to this side so they are even. Okay, beautiful shade. And of course I'm taking my blending brush and I'm blending it because I added some color. And like I thought, the green really complements the lip. Okay, now they look the same, give or take. This one still has more pigment than this side. I don't understand why. This is so strange. Let's pack up some more. Maybe I overblend this side, which is, I think, what happened. And okay, I'm not going to blend too much, so both sides will look the same. Okay, now I want to take this beautiful green. It's called Green Tea. This color here. Green Tea, or this color was seltzer, so it was seltzer, and now I'm taking green tea, which is this color here. No, this color here, sorry, this one here. We said this is mint tea, and I'm going to take it with a packing brush, and this is a new brush. Even though it looks a bit dirty, I try to remove it as hard as I can, but it didn't want to budge. So that what happens usually when with those very light colored brushes, they don't stay clean. You can really see when they're clean. And I see a little hair. Okay, we need to take it out. And yeah, I took it out, and I'm just taking this color, as I said, Mint Tea, and I'm applying it to the outer corner with tapping motions, and tapping, basically in the same areas that I used the Celtazar color, or whatever that name was. Okay, same thing on the other side. Just packing it to the outer corner like that. And I'm taking my same pencil brush, and again same color, and tapping it to the inner corner like so. Yeah, wow, wow, wow. You know, the problem with Colourpop is that their eyeshadows are perfect, but how many eyeshadows I need from Colourpop? And each day, new release, okay, I'm exaggerating, but each week, new release, and the new releases look so pretty and you want to buy them all. I think I have 8 Colourpop eyeshadow palettes. Do I really need more? Yes, I do. Okay, that was easy. Now I'm going to take my finger and take this beautiful color in the middle. Yeah, this one is Mojito Mummy. This one in the middle. Just going to take it on my finger. Okay, look at this beautiful color. Yeah, you can see it. Yeah, okay, beautiful. And I'm going to pack it to the middle of my lid. And I'm tapping. Okay, tapping. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. Okay, I need to add some of the mint tea to this inner corner again. Feel like I lost pigment, and then tap it. Okay. Oh my god, I think it turned out so pretty. Again, I'm just taking a bit more on my pencil brush because I really want it to be perfect. I don't know why. As I said, I'm not going anywhere. Okay, but I'm wearing this makeup for me, and just for me. Okay, this is the final eye look. Ooh, very minty. Okay, and let's take my Murphy brush, the M432, and let's put, whoa, what was that? And let's put a bit on my lower lash. Let's zoom you in. Okay, and let's take Salazar and just tapping it and adding it to the lower lash line, left side as well, just the outer corner of the lower lash line. Okay, like that, and I'm taking the middle color, the Mojito. So I'm just adding it to the lower lash line, and I'm doing the same thing on the other side. Okay, and now what I have to do is add some mascara. Okay, what mascara I have here? I brought the green mascara. Where are you? Oh, here it is. Green. Green. Okay, this is by Rimmel. Wake Me Up. So let's pop in some mascara and I'll be right back. I popped in some mascara. And this is the final look. I think it turned out so beautifully. Mint To Be, I love you so much. Look at that. And it complements my lip, as I said. I'm loving it. Well, if you like it as well, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so I will know. And of course, I'll let you know later on the day what is the deal with the e.l.f. Putty primer. We didn't forget. So this side was with the Putty primer, so I will let you know later on. So bye for now. Toodaloo. Hi guys, well, I'm back with my check-in. If you can see, bed lighting and bed setup. Well, it's just because it's very late. My makeup is on me for about, I think, 9 or 10 hours. And let's see if we can see results. I'll just zoom you in. And well, I must say that it looks good. It looks like I'm wearing foundation. With the bronzer, it looks perfect. And also on this side, well, it looks a bit patchy on this side. I don't know why, but the foundation looks good. Also on my chin, well, on my chin is a bit red then, but I think this side is a bit better. Well, I don't see any separation of the foundation, and it looks good on the forehead. Well, I must say that overall it looks good, but is there a difference between the side without the primer to the side with the primer? This is the main issue here, and I think that these sides look better than this side. Yeah, definitely. These sides look worse, and if you can see here, I hardly have anything here, and this side of the nose as well. So I do like this side better. It's also a bit red here. Definitely, it's not 100%, but if you look at both sides, you can see that this side it's a bit better than this side. So far I do like this primer. And well, if you can see my eyes, and the Colourpop Mint To Be palette is still beautiful, as if I didn't pass all day with it. And so the primer is 100% perfect. It lasts all day. It did a great job, and you know, it looks perfect, like I just applied it. So I just added some brown pencil in my waterline, but that's it. I didn't touch up, I didn't do anything to my face. If you can see, I'm not even wearing any lipstick on, and I just came back and I really want to rinse my face and go to the shower. So I just thought before I do that, I will show you my face, as I promised you the check-in point. So what do we think? I think that the side with the Putty primer is better than the side without the Putty primer. And so far I like the e.l.f. Putty primer. And if you can remember, with the BB cream it was a big no-no, but with the foundation it is doing a great job. And the eyes are perfect. What about the blush? Well, the blush, I think, had this disappeared completely. I just have the bronzer here. I don't see any of the blush, so no blush. And this side I hardly have foundation. So yeah, my final result for this application, sorry about the movements, I'm holding it with my hand, and so I do like this side better. So big thumbs up for the elf. This is not the last time I'm going to use this primer, so we'll see as time goes by what do I really think about this primer, but so far I like it. And wow, I don't can I go to sleep like that? I mean, I don't want to take it off. It's so beautiful. Look at that beautiful color. Oh my god. Well, I love Colourpop, and I was just browsing their website, and there are so many that I want, and so many are out of stock, and so many I want that are in stock. So I don't know, should I buy more makeup, I mean eyeshadow palettes from Colourpop? I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section down below. Now, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I'll catch you all in my next video. Bye.